Hello and welcome to our video on Big Creek State Park. It's about 20 miles north of Des Moines, so it's very central. It's right in the metro area. As you can see here, we are approaching. The lake is the main feature. It's a very large lake. It's from the dammed Big Creek. Big Creek feeds into Saylorville Lake, big lake on the Des Moines River. So this is a park that is really built for recreation. The lake is the main feature. There is boating, there is fishing, there's a huge swimming beach. There are piers, and there's a boat concessionaire at the park. You can rent out a kayak, you can rent out a pontoon boat. The fishing is a big attraction. Being on the water is a big attraction. The beach is a big attraction. It is a lake that you can swim in. I would recommend staying by the beach. It is the largest beach in the Iowa State Park system, and you can see most of it here. It stretches for that entire picture in the background there. There are also a whole bunch of different little shelters along the way, which we'll see a little later. This is actually the very end of the Neal Smith Trail. Another big recreational thing to do at the lake is to ride your bike. It's a 27-mile long trail. Just a little bit of the waves going there. And here you see more of the docks. There you see one of the red-winged blackbirds, which are pretty common here. You're not going to see a lot of wildlife at this park. It's not really a park for hiking. It's very much a park for recreation. And this is a great example of that. They've tried to make it recreation available for everyone. This is a ramp down to what they call the accessible fishing pier. Again, fishing is a big thing at this park, both regular open water summer fishing or lakeside fishing off piers like this. As you can see the lower bars that if you're in a wheelchair, you can cast out over the side still as you come down the ramp. But it also has ice fishing. It has a lot of winter activity. It has a lot of summer activity, but even more winter activity. Just another nice look at the lake. Again, there's not a lot of hiking. There are some woodlands. So you'll see here one of the red haw trees that is kind of mixed in. Here's one of those lakeside shelters, which you can see. They're great little shelters. They have them all along the lake, especially near the beach area. It's a great place to come out with your family, get some rays, lie on the beach, do some swimming, do some boating, get out on a kayak. It does connect to Saylorville Lake through Big Creek, and you can take a kayak down that creek. And here we are. This is a bench along the way. There are plenty of places to sit if you are walking through the park. The Neal Smith Trail is paved, it's flat, it's the principal area to walk through the park. Again, you will see a lot of bikes out there, especially during the summer. You will see a lot of other people, period. It is a popular park. It is very close to Des Moines. But the Neal Smith Trail is the principal walking path. And along here you can still see some of the damage from the derecho that ripped through central Iowa last year. And here you can see, a little bit farther out, you do get some prairie land up here. Again, heavy biking trail. And you see the snowmobile sign. During the winter, there is also a snowmobile area out here. There is also a cross-country skiing area out here. This park has basically every recreation thing you can think of for central Iowa. Here is one of the very few more like trails. It's really the cross-country skiing trail, but it is groomed for the summer. I will warn you, there are hornets out there. We ran into them along this trail, so we started filming a little bit farther back. But another nice look at the prairie there, and that's one of the cool things with this park. Again, tons of recreation. This is an 18-hole disc golf course, which you do not have at many, if any, other state parks. Again, in winter, it becomes a cross-country skiing track. And there's so much recreation. They wanted to account for everything. This is even an RC or drone takeoff and landing strip out there at Big Creek, where you can have a picnic and fly your RC airplane around. So overall, this is not a hiking park. It is a recreation park, and it's a great park for recreation, which is why I got a 5 out of 5, the highest score you can do. It's pretty unique in that regard. and I would definitely recommend it as a day out, but not as a place to go hiking.